when you start questioning your doctrine, when you start questioning your beliefs, you don't have answers anymore. We're so often given opportunities, or maybe that's not the right word. We're given bullet points to defend our faith in church. We are taught ways to defend
The
certain doctrines.
apologetics.
Yeah.
That's something like that has always been of like, well, if you're going to talk to an atheist or non-believer, agnostic or whatever, somebody of another faith, um, is like, well, you need to study apologetics, understand why you believe what you believe, so you can tell people, well, Jesus is good because of this, and then point them to scripture. And like you said, that's been passed down. And the truth is, most of these pastors and people in leadership are not trained to actually counsel people and actually understand what people are asking. And a lot of people go to Bible college and they read about the different, I guess, denominations and the different teachings of different religions and stuff like that, and studying that
Scholars,
and
yeah.
scholars and all of that stuff. But when it comes down to it, people aren't trained to actually have those heart-to-heart conversations with people, because they're told from their professors and religious leaders of like, okay, well, if somebody asks you this question, this is where you point them. This is what the scripture says. This is what it means.
Mhm.
But when you are actually faced with these conversations, you are actually taught how to handle people's heart with it, and to
Doubts or
actually,
anything like
yeah,
that.
and to actually be with that person and understand where they're coming from. Yeah, like you have scripture to throw at them, but do you even know what that scripture means? Do you even know the context of what Jesus or whoever it was in the Bible was talking about? Is this really what God said, or is this just an opinion from one of the authors of the Bible? Like, there's a huge difference in that, and that you can't just throw scripture at somebody, because odds are they already know the scripture. And that's what the problem is. They don't know what that scripture means, or they know what they've been taught about what it means, but that
Mhm.
doesn't resonate with them and who God is to them.
Right. And so a lot of times we start questioning, but when you start questioning, you don't have answers anymore because that's why you're asking questions, right? And then people start almost belittling you,
Mhm.
or not even intentional. I'm not trying to say that it's like an intentional thing, but people get defensive about their faith
Mhm.
because faith is such an intimate thing. It's taken personally when you start saying, "I
Ye
don't know if hell is real," or "I don't know if I believe that Genesis is an accurate account. I kind of believe in a long." I kind of believe in evolution, or I kind of believe in a long creation instead of short world creation, or short Earth. And people start getting really defensive because that's tied directly to their faith,
Mhm,
right?
and not just with faith, there's gonna be politics and beliefs and
Which all get
about other
wrapped up in
things,
it.
science, just everything. But one of the issues is of people, not just Christians, but of people, is when somebody starts questioning your belief, not directly to you, but just questioning a belief that you hold dearly, you view it as a personal attack. And if somebody says, "Hey, I don't know what I believe about hell," or, "Hey, like, maybe God's character is actually this way,"
Hmm.
or a certain teaching just is actually bad theology and bad teachings and stuff. And those people who have been holding those scriptures, holding their theologies that they've been taught by other people passed down, they feel like that's a personal attack on them and on their
Absolutely.
character and on their personality. And so that's whenever you have people on Facebook blasting people out, trolling people, memeing people, and just belittling people and judging people and hating people, because they feel attacked, because they feel their personal beliefs are attacked. But what if those people, because you pose that question, they feel attacked because that's the thing that they're questioning too?